Will we ever get it out? Cause these lights are blinding. These feelings, they come about when these shots remind me. Don't forget it, don't forget it. This nigga, it takes its toll. No Twitter, no mentions. Here we go, we on the road. Taking off, we taking off. Please don't hate me.
Hey guys, so let's just go ahead and jump right into it. So of course I'm starting off with the Maybelline Age Rewind as my concealer for my eyelids. Same thing, I use the same concealer every single time. My eyelids are really oily. I think I said this in my last video, and I just really like how this one sits on my eyelids. I'm using the shade Light, I'm pretty sure, yes. And I'm just taking a really fluffy, that's funny, blending brush, and I am just patting that out. Next I'm going to go in with the Lorac palette. This is by far my favorite palette. This was the first palette I ever got. I thoroughly enjoy it. As you can see, the bottom half of the palette is all shimmery shades, so really good eyelid shades, and then the top are all matte shades, and so they're really good for blending, to put them in the crease, stuff like that. And you can mix it up and make any look that you want. I love it because you can put any colors together for everyday looks, and then if you want to be a little bit more dramatic, then you can do that also. I'm just going in with Taupe, which is the really light brown shade, and I'm just putting that into my crease. And oh, I remember, I literally shoved the brush right into my eyeball, so yeah, ignore that. Anyways, I took Taupe and I went into the crease, and now I'm taking a shorter, denser brush, and I'm going on the outside half of my outer lid with Sable, I believe is what it was, and I'll have everything that I'm using again in the description box below. But I'm just taking that and going on the outside with it. So the idea behind this is to put a neutral shade in your crease, and then most of the time a darker shade on the outside. Not significantly darker, just probably a couple shades darker, depending on how dramatic you want the look. If you want the look to be a lot more dramatic, then you can go a lot of shades darker, but most of the time you just do a couple of shades. So I'm just going back in with the fluffy brush, and I'm just going to blend that out again. The key to this look, because I am using a really great, like a really pretty dark gray color, is to blend. You'll see here in just a second as I'm putting Slate, which is the main color that I'm going to be putting on the middle of my eyelid. It's a really dark color, and you don't want to take it above the crease. So if you watch me, I'm going right into the crease, but I don't go above the crease. If you go above the crease, it starts to make your eye look like you really did get punched in the eye. A lot of people ask me how I work with these dark colors and how I do get them, to not look like I've been punched in the eye. That's the key, is to keep it really low, but just go up to your crease. And you'll see once I do get up to the crease, I just do windshield wiper motions back and forth into the crease with my brush. And you'll see that I go back in with Taupe again, and I just take a fluffy blending brush and I blend it out again. I'm not picking up a lot of it, I'm just picking up a little bit of it, and that's just to smooth out that slate color. I also go back in repeatedly with it without any extra product. That's just to blend it out. You don't have to have product on there to blend it out. But when you're working with dark colors, you do want to go back in with your neutral shade, most of the time your first shade, and just blend that out a little bit just to get it smooth looking. You'll see how it looks like it's like a gradient, so it's not very like, oh my god, she's wearing gray on her eyelid and then she has brown in her crease. A lot of girls mess up with that and they don't blend out their eyeshadows. You can put black on your eyelid, and as long as you blend it out, it will actually look really good. But if you don't blend it out, that's when you get those girls who look like they have black eyes. then I realized I had stuck my hand into one of the eyeshadows and got all over my face. So now I'm going in with a liquid eyeliner. I don't know if I used this in my last video or not, but this is the NYC eyeliner. I was showing you the brush because it's so little, so I did my eyeliner real quick with that. It was definitely harder, so now I'm going in with the new NYC, I think it's the BB cream, and I got it in the shade medium, and I mixed it with the Lumi gold shade. It's the illuminator. I mixed it in with my foundation just to give it a little bit of a bronzy sheen. I love this stuff. I'm just taking an e.l.f. Not a blending brush, a foundation brush, and I'm just working that into my skin. Same thing in my last video. You want to make sure that you're swirling it and then really pressing it into your skin. You don't want to do too many swiping motions, just because it will start pulling off the foundation, which is what you don't want to happen. So I'm just taking that, and I am dragging it down my neck once again. It's really hard for me to find foundation colors that are really perfect for my skin. One's always darker or something. Now I'm going in with the Glamoflage concealer underneath my eyes. I'm pretty sure the shade is light. It looks like it's light. I don't know why in the world I would ever get this light of a shade, but yeah, I did. So we're just gonna work with it. It's really light. I don't usually use one that light. I usually like a lighter shade, but not that light. That's like for porcelain skin. Yeah, not for my skin type. So I'm just taking a Real Techniques blending brush, blending sponge, and I just wetted it. I squeezed it probably about 10 times under the water, and really squeeze it over a paper towel and got all the excess water off of it. And then I'm just gonna go in and do patting motions and really press it into my skin, especially since I didn't realize, again, this concealer has like a little bit goes a long way, so I didn't realize that. So I'm really pressing into it, and then I'm trying to fix my eyeliner here. So the next thing we're gonna do is set this concealer, because especially this kind of concealer, it's very, very, very like dewy type. And so if I do not set it, it will cake underneath my eye and it looks horrible. So I'm going in with the same e.l.f. Yellow definition, high definition powder, whatever it is. It's the yellow corrective color, and I just went in underneath and then took the NYX translucent powder and patted it around the rest of my face. Now I'm going in with the Hoola bronzer. I freaking love this bronzer. Even when I'm pale or even when I'm tan, it works amazingly for me. I don't know why. I had watched reviews on it, and so many skin types and colors can wear this one shade. So it's freaking amazing. I love it, and this one box has lasted me for almost a year. So, and I used to use it all the time. So I'm just going in with a smaller brush, and I'm just contouring just a little bit. You'll see I'll go back in with a beauty sponge and just tap a little bit in the middle of my forehead. I went a little too cray-cray with the bronzer, so I want that like that clear, not clear spot, but you get what I'm saying. Like, I want it to be a little bit wider in the middle and not really so bronzed and contoured. So that's why I went back in and tapped it off. I think I went in with Spellbound and Head Over Heels. These blushes are from Makeup Geek. I love it. Makeup Geek is amazing. I do count it as a drugstore product just because they are so cheap and they're such high quality. I have tons of eyeshadows from her, and then I also have blushes, I have like 7 or 8 blushes from her, and then some eyeshadows. Her products are so good and affordable. And then I'm just going in with a highlight. That one was a drugstore highlight from Walmart. And then I'm just going in, I just did my eyebrows, same thing with that Anastasia brow wiz. And then I'm just going in and doing my mascara. And I set my eyebrows, same thing as before. And I'm using the same mascara. The only thing is I'm not using the telescopic on the bottom. I'm using the L'Oreal voluminous one, which is by far my favorite mascara, hands down. It always makes my eyelashes look so good. So that's what I'm going in right now. Alright, so after that, I'm going to put on a little bit of lipstick. It's by L'Oreal. It's 318. It's a really pretty color. I love it. It's just a really pretty neutral shade for me with a little bit of pink undertones. So after this, we are going to jump into the hair tutorial. So I couldn't figure out what to do with my freaking hair. I did straighten it, and so I didn't know what else to do with it. So I just did what I usually do, and I did some braids, of course. If anybody knows me, everybody knows I wear my hair in braids. So that's what we did. So I'm going to part my hair on the side that it naturally parts on. And I'm just going to take a big section of it, and then I'm going to divide that into 3 parts, and then I'm pretty much just going to French braid it. Once I get down to my ear, though, I'm going to just tuck it up and around, and then I'm going to bobby pin it, and I'm going to do the same thing to the other side. If you guys want a hair tutorial or something of the sort as to like how to braid or anything like that, comment below and let me know, because I will love to do a video like that. I literally pretty much braid my hair every single day. So I have a lot of different hairstyles that I do like to do when it comes to braiding. So yeah, let me know. Other than that, after this, I'm just going to let the rest of the video play out. So comment, like, and subscribe. Give the video a thumbs up, and I will check you guys in the next one. Oh, now you want to talk to me? Huh? 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 He's not food. So I just got done filming my makeup and then my outfit. We are getting ready to go to my grandma's house for a little bit of a cookout. I just wanted to get on here real quick and say, so I'm starving right now, first of all. I'm so hungry. I've only ate breakfast this morning. I had a pretty low carb breakfast this morning. Watch my fats, watch my protein, stuff like that. Macros aren't always everything, and you shouldn't feel guilty for trying to enjoy food and fit in your macros also. I am going to enjoy myself. It is a family event type of thing. I'm still going to watch what I eat. That doesn't mean I'm going to gorge into everything. But I am going to enjoy myself, and I'm not going to worry about counting macros today. So there's a time and a place for everything. Obviously, I'm not on prep anymore, so I'm not as strict with myself. I am in improvement season, so I want to eat and I want to enjoy my family and the food and stuff like that. So that's what I'm going to do. I am going to try to record a little bit if my family is up for it. If not, I'll just record my food and stuff like that. Right now Ryan is in a gas station. He is getting an energy drink, and then we are headed to my grandma's house. Other than that, we'll see you in the next clip. Hey, Grandma. What you doing? What is this thing? Awesome. Hey, Grandma. What's all this? Where's everybody at? What is it?
Mini muffin.
Mini muffin?
Wait, look.
Ooh. That's good.
The whole thing is a carb and a half.
All of that?
No, just one.
Just one?
The
That's
one.
really good. That'll work. Just one.
I know, I wonder why.
I don't know.
Because I got you one.
No, you didn't. I was kidding.
That's me didn't get that job yet.
Really? I thought she did.
She thought she did.
Oh no. Really?
She said, hopefully she'll bring
Say hi, Kansas. Be nice. Be not. No, right to the.
Right.
I told her I was supposed to be here almost an hour ago.
Hi!
Okay. Come here.
Denied. This is definitely all mine. After I eat broccoli and all the good stuff, I got pasta, macaroni salad. Look at your mama. Baby, over here. How do you open? Come here. Come here. Hey, Brady. Brady, look. Brady, look. I am so hungry. What is this?